And that's so bad because he is going to have his TP on cooldown for another 40 seconds when he's back alive.
Man.
And PYW dies too. IG are starting to rip up. Rojo, you didn't say this was a pick that could swim, did you?
I really hope not. And it's, yeah, I don't...
If nothing else, this makes me happy
the...
that I can see a good carry gyrocopter, you know? Because, like, this is going to be the lane of very good times for carry gyro.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, Gyro is the most successful carry hero of Chinese qualifiers, and it's the one game of Monet with like 1,000 GPM, and you has 15 deaths on Bristleback. It's like, most successful hero of the Chinese qualifiers.
It's like an Instagram graphic.
I would also like to note, just for everyone at home, Dragon Knight is like completely even with the Razor, which I expect just from knowing how this Dragon Knight hero functions in lane. But I think a lot of people expect, like, they just see Razor and they're like, oh, it's gonna, you know, it's meant to smash the DK. And speaking of getting smashed, 2 kills when I look at mid lane.
Yeah, I was looking at mid lane listening to you. It's okay. But also, I'm thinking about Razor, and I was like, oh, initially I thought it might be a Monet Razor, and the last time I saw that I can remember in my mind, because it's probably the most notable Razor game that Monet ever had that I can think of, is a Monet Razor game where he played against techies, and I almost want to say it was either Xingqiu or... Oh, it's got to be Xingqiu, or maybe it was Bobica. No, because they were on Astra together, so it couldn't have been him. So it had to be like Xingqiu playing techies. And they killed Monet on Razor like 10 times in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And obviously an exaggeration, but at the same time, they GG'd out in 13 minutes. He was just like, I'm done with this game. I hate techies.
Well, surely no hero would die that much in this game, right?
Oh no, not again. Oh no.
I will say Monet's getting a lot of revenge onto a techie.
It's true. This has got to be cathartic for him after last game.
I just hate techies.
So I'm actually clicking over to net now because I'm curious. Yeah, 3,500 net.
Ooh.
Yeah, Shiro's actually doing pretty good though for having only 1 kill. He's only 500 behind this guy, right?
You need to stop playing. Like, that feels ultra bad. He has died 3 times. He's what they... I forget who played for Amigos. Thought Monkeys Forever was going to be. In that 0-2-10 minute.
I think it's Flip Boys.
Well, they might get nothing to say, or they, well... Oh, alright, PYW got it.
Ooh.
He dies for it, but he got it.
Wow. Have you seen anything more satisfying than a techie's just losing like 300 HP instantly? Oh, that feels good.
The more satisfying thing was when techies got changed initially. But then I realized it's better, and it's terrible.
I mean...
I like the way it works
Old
now.
Techies was probably the most miserable hero design I think Dota's ever seen. I would like attest to that. I hated Old Techies so much.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Like, New Techies is annoying, but at least he's like... He still has to interact and play the game, you know?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
How's Shiro doing? He's doing alright. Now the rest of the team not really doing that well. You? Again? Static Strike Nova's level 6? It's not even 8 minutes yet!
Jesus.
Oh my.
He almost killed Next Nova.
Almost.
But he didn't.
Only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Yo, what's up, man?
You're late to the getting smashed bristle party. Last
No,
pick
I was getting smashed right now.
What do you mean by I'm late? I literally.
You're back to the.
I was expecting this to happen because it's like not a good pick.
Yeah.
0-4. I didn't expect it to be that bad. Oh, the tower's gone too.
You probably feel pretty vindicated for that one. This Bristleback is having a terrible game.
Vindication.
Like, I literally just don't. Like, whatever, you know. Let's go next.
GG go next. I think these teams are much more willing to GG go next.
I mean,
Yeah, we
say
saw
it, but
that,
they're
eh?
also ready to stick it out. They have a lot of 50-minute games.
That's true. It's both, but I would say more so than like NA, who stick it out to the last drop.
Well, Shiro's having a decent game.
Yeah.
And so is the
got a couple
DK.
kills.
We've seen Razor mid a few times in these qualifiers, right? And I did not do well the other time we saw it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. He's really lucky there was an award on X Nova. I'm pretty sure he would have gotten the glimpse on him.
Yeah.
Definitely would have tried immediately.
Ooh, not the greatest Fate Series game, huh? You don't really do much against that Timbersaw.
It was so good, and then they picked Timbersaw.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's a bit
They
of
were
an issue.
asking for it though. They wanted to get timbered.
Yeah.
They wanted to get timbered?
With their draft, it
Yeah.
looked like it.
Hey, they picked Bristol and didn't ban timber. Like, hey guys, do it. I bet you won't do it. And then they did it. They're like, oh shit.
I triple dog dare you.
Bet.
That's always the
That's
best.
what
You
kids say.
dare someone, they do it, and you're like, oh, why? What?
I miss my debt phase. That was a good phase.
Dude, X Nova was 6 at 8 minutes, by the way.
That's
Like-
pretty slow as a support. I'm usually 6 minute 5.
These guys just don't play support as well as I do.
That's right. They don't know what it means
Yeah,
to
but
be
you
true
play your
support.
supports mid.
That is
True.
true.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I thought.
It's the best of both worlds. I'm
Oh,
level
you?
6 at 8 minutes, but I'm allowed to have 3K net.
Dead.
Oh, because
From
Boba got a kill
supports.
too. Wow, X Nova.
He needs him to be 6. They need that burst damage.
Well, he would get the XP anyway.
You know? He needs that gold. He needs that burst damage. He needs that blink dagger. He's almost there.
He needs 20 stacks on the finger, which
Yeah.
is gonna get the first one now.
Yeah.
Who is he gonna finger? Bristol?
Hopefully me.
Oh
What?
my lord.
All right.
Game?
Sorry. Well, we're deleting the VOD. News dead again. Back to the Dota.
Hey, Big Up, I think LGD's got an opening for an offlaner. You can go get figured there if you need.
Yeah, I mean, I might. I might be there. But at the same time, I'm a support player.
There's no way I would want to see Big Up as an offlaner.
Why?
What? I missed
What do you mean,
this.
why? Because you're a support player. You like it. You don't like
I had my
okay,
offlane
okay.
phase.
How was
Isn't
that?
offlane just
It was alright.
supporting core?
No, offlane is you pick a broken hero that's super strong level 1 and you can't lose lane.
That was
True.
basically me picking Abaddon for a while in an offlane.
Is it Abaddon or Abaddon?
Huh? Oh, Bobica. Oh, man, that feels really bad. They thought they had something there. This Link is going to turn into just damage and death. Setsu's going to get run down. Life doesn't feel great. False promise. It really is a false promise because you promised him life, and instead, there is death.
I love that you can do that because you can see the little fire on top of him. That was so nice for the casters.
It's great.
He
Is it-
almost lived with the Murderous Dale.
Sure.
A little murderous Dale.
It reminds me of
Murderous
Worcestershire.
Dale Dribble. Alright, Tier 1 down, 5k lead. This might be a quick one. I mean, Bristol's got 0 and 5 and 9.
Yeah. This will be a quick 45 minute.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed. I feel both games have been decided by draft.
Game
Let's see
one
what
was
this one felt like.
game 1 was definitely gameplay based as well, though.
Yeah, of course, but it's just like the draft made it really hard for one team to play.
Yeah.
We haven't seen like an even game yet.
We were coping that one up though. Like you saw the faces void. Like they had the opportunity, I think, to build the right items. That still made that game winnable. Like this
And
one.
it's the thing that we are coping it up, you know. But in order to make it playable, they had to like, dude, they were sweating in their seats. I can guarantee it. You know the
Maybe-
sweaty gamer
maybe
meme
we
where it's
should-
like sweating and slamming the buttons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, I love that gif.
Yeah, me too. It's one of my favorites.
I do like when it's put into like a reel or something where you just hear. It kind of looks like a young Tom Cruise. He's just.
Yeah. You can smell
look
the
at the Bristol.
Scientology on him.
Okay, yeah.
What is he gonna do here?
Get glimpsed eventually.
Don't look for A long. Avert your eyes.
Oh no. Oh.
And.
I hate that sound effect.
And Bobaga.
I got a blink already. Suck him, nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a bunch of mines. The finger! Oh, Bobaga got the kill first!
And PYW
Oh
said,
my
I
God.
killed him too. Let me join the party.
I can't believe he just died first on that.
I wonder how bitter the rest of LGD is feeling towards this bristleback right now. Like, I'm sure none of them are saying it because they're nice professional people, I hope.
Yeah.
But
No, everybody says it for sure.
No, I mean, is it still Zhao 8 doing?
That's the thing. Who made that call? Is it Neo or is it Xiao Wei?
I feel like it has to be new, right?
If it's Xiao Ba, I was about to say.
Like if they spent all their
Where the
reserve
coaches
time,
are serious.
if they spent all their reserve time going like, guys, I think we should make Mars, and New is the only one going, no, give me Bristle. I will carry this game on Bristle. You know, it takes like a lot of time. Then it feels bad.
That's not how drafting with the Zhao 8 works, I don't think.
That's fair.
And I don't know
That's
that from
very fair.
experience. I feel like Black would know this more than anything, but you don't get to go, Mr. Zhao 8, can I get Bristle back? He goes, you're playing this.
Usually how it's like is they give you a couple of options. Right? But of course you always have your own input too. Like you really think this is very strong, this game, you pick it. But to begin with, I don't think anybody would think Bristol was very strong here.
Nah.
I'm surprised that like everybody on the team was down for this. It seems hard to believe.
Yeah, I can't see it. And he died at the same place again.
Oh no.
And he just keeps showing back up to lane.
Yeah, literally at the same spot, always there.
This has been a terrible place to be. Both games. This is where we saw the Faceless Void run up and just get murdered in game 1. This is a rough spot.
Yeah, Monet's got it.
He's like a little like treasure chest, you know. They just walk around the map and then they're like, ooh, piece of candy, a little bristleback. And, you know, they pick him up, yeah, take his lunch money and go on their merry little way.
Hold him by his ankles and take his lunch money.
Wait, he got one assist probably by running away, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Just all the quills.
This is canonically accurate bristleback, where he's kind of just like a dude who like starts bar fights.
And loses.
Oh. Can't lose that hero though.
Shiro?
Oh,
Oh, Shiro's like, no, my
Bobaga?
watch.
Early false promise. That is a very
they're all
early
dead.
false promise. He gets to heal a little bit, but it's not gonna matter.
oh my god.
Where's the finger, Bobaga? Get
He
the
came
stack.
back, he wanted it. They killed him too quickly.
Like, personally, I finger, even if it's, you know, there's like the 0.25 seconds before the damage comes, I would finger anyway. I don't need the damage or the kill. Just give me the
No.
stack.
Yeah, no. That's more damage next time.
Exactly. You gotta think future-wise, you know?
Yeah. I'm doing it for my
That's
team.
HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's HP. You can tank it more. You can build 2 plate mails and blink in.
Oh yeah.
You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
Yeah. Great.
It's fine.
To be fair, though,
Anytime he wants, he
shot
can,
is ridiculous, man. I hate the line shot. So stupid.
You hate it? Didn't you play Lion Mid? Isn't this good for
I
you?
mean, I love it when I play it, but playing against it is awful.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
Why is it slow so much? 30% is ridiculous.
I am kind of keeping an eye on chat right now. I think it's about that time where I said, hopefully me.
Timestamp.
Wait, because why are you making it sound like they don't already know?
What do you mean?
This is a clippable moment, okay? He needs to send this in his next casting reel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, because don't be shy about it. You know.
What do you
I think
mean?
you're safe. People said AO, so that means
We're good. Nobody said clip it. That is the only thing I.
That's fair.
We're
you
good.
check the clips.
Flip it
It's
and
like
ship it.
400. Yeah, I mean at least.
Oh, Neo! What
Well,
kind
you
of you to
wanted
show
You
up?
wanted a finger stack.
He got it. Oh my god. Good false promise. All right.
I think that one will, yeah, that one will be good.
Nice.
This is such a hard game to judge Oracle by as well, because like you're just getting tossed over. No hero.
I mean, you can't judge anything in this game except for the Bristol back, right? It's just how can you play? How can play?
Yeah.
The Skyro is massive.
I would have loved to see this if it was like a Mars instead, and like see how they make these fights happen.
He got a kill though.
True.
Because you can cope with Mars, okay? You can say, oh, I'm Mars, I'm useful the whole game, I can have 2,000 net worth, and my arena counters Gyro the whole game.
Yeah.
But no, you're not Mars, and you're a finger stack. You're a walking finger stack, and it's depressing and it's sad, and I can't believe it made it through the draft.
Damn.
It's kind of mean, you know. Bristol has feelings too.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Damn.
Black went through the entire last game never saying one mean thing to Rubik offlane, and you come into this game and flame Bristleback.
Yeah. Look at the poor guy, just spitting shit.
Let's be real.
He's kinda
Rubik
like,
was doing something though.
Yeah. Now New is kind of like, he was like a treasure chest earlier. Now he's like a mimic. You know, he's a little spiky. You go and hit him, and you have to play
Mimic from what game though? Because he certainly isn't a Dark Souls mimic.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not a Dark Souls mimic. He's more of like a, you know, I'm sure there's like some like $1,000 budget D&D game out there. He's probably the mimic from whatever that is.
He could be a Dark Souls mimic, you know, after you put him to sleep.
That's true. I never did that though.
Yeah, I know, you just get bitten by them.
No, I would kill them. I just don't know how to put them to sleep.
Oh, you just throw this thing on them. You know, there's one thing out of the 100,000 things.
Nah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kingdom Hearts technically had mimics. You could go with that one.
Setsu?
Oh, Setsu? More like Detsu, am I right?
Is there a finger available? No. 3 seconds, keep him alive.
That's fine. He's aiming for his good, but he knew. Oh,
Dude, I don't know.
Pretty good at taking the Tormentor though. There's one thing.
Like,
Rubik's
game
really
just
tricky
looks...
out.
You know, in a matchmaking game, when everybody just kind of wants to go next and push out lanes until they die?
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibes I'm getting here.
It does feel that way. I mean, technically, that's even the only way to play this game at this point. You've got to use your body to get lanes out.
Yeah, but using your body against a disruptor is never a good idea.
Do you think they're
Disruptor hates
talking?
bodies.
Do you think they're talking a lot or like not at all? Because I feel
Not
like
at
that's
all, not at all.
Yeah, that's what I feel most teams like default into when the game is really rough. Is somebody starts either talking a lot because they're trying to like make up for how bad the game is, or everybody just goes quiet and they just you know, you maybe hear a keyboard clicking, maybe a sigh when New gives away another finger stack.
So how much do you think Neo's talking right now?
0.
I mean, I'm sure he's not the one talking. If anybody is,
It could be. Like, he could be making all the commands, you know, to make up for
That's fair, I guess.
a suboptimal.
Because in the end of the day, it's not like he specifically is playing bad. Like, his hero is just
Just a hero, yeah.
dog too, yeah. So, like, there's definitely a little bit that's like, you're still able to talk as a team because you know there's not a single thing that any of you could have done after the draft to fix this.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like some copium.
It does, but if you play in like a healthy team environment ever, you know that that's probably what you can still think about. Is like, I'm not gonna put this on the person that I'm playing with, and I probably like in some way, you know, I'm gonna put this on the hero.
But
Yeah,
this
but I
is the
mean,
moment where the DK, like, he mutes his microphone. Like, he died mid, respawned, died again instantly, and he's done.
Oh no.
He's also done now. Oh no. Techies
Yeah.
also done.
PYW said, I'm pushing up mid. The team was like, okay.
Ooh, what's that cosmetic? What's the color he's got on that?
it's the Techies Arcana, I think.
Yeah, but I just wanted to look at the... It's so hard to do it these days, how to look at...
You go into scoreboard and then you click on their hero portrait.
Yeah, I don't know why they took it away from being able to just click it on them.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you why.
Blossom Red, signed by Dendy.
Blossom Red. Noob from China. I guess, is that stolen from Noob from UA?
That's kind of funny if it is.
That'd be funny.
Masterful mark.
Why'd they get rid of it, Black? Actually, tell me. Because it's annoying. I just want to look at some...
Oh, I have no idea. I just want to sound
Cosmetics.
smart.
I do that a lot.
I hope one of you know.
I was hoping you wouldn't ask.
Well, you can't go, oh, well, I know, and then expect me not to ask.
Yeah, of course. This how you sound smart.
Yeah, but
and
then you don't want me
wanna-
to ask. What are you doing?
No, I don't want you to ask. I want you to feel like you've been put on the spot. You know? I don't want you to ask me.
Everybody knows. How do you not know?
Yeah,
I get it.
exactly, dude.
Yeah.
And now you ask me, and now I'm put on the spot. They got X Nova though. But he didn't use Pierce the Veil, so there's no retroactive scaling. I think they lost.
True. They might lose because of that.
I think 2% is not little. You know, it's 2%.
It's actually pretty good with the Oracle as well.
Finger,
That's
right?
something.
Get that stack or not?
There's a
die
gem,
instead.
just a gem.
Yeah, there is a gem on the ground.
But Neo did not take that one. He could have.
Monet also has gem too.
Yeah, because he took it.
Yeah.
No, they have two.
Oh, they have
Or
two?
AT has one. I think PYW might have had it, and then he lost it.
Yeah, PYW did have it, but Neo could have taken it back easy. But he has more things to focus on, like net worth.
You know, to
Gotta
be
have the
fair,
stats.
we're really shitting on Bristle, but he does have more net worth than Setsu.
Because Setsu is being a nice boy.
The thing is, Setsu's playing. He's playing Dragonite. He did well in his lane. It's like, what is he really? I mean, it's like kind of hard to just solo carry a game as Blink Dagger first Dragonite. So.
No, I think Setsu, as I said, after that death down there, that's a mute button. He probably hasn't said a word since then. Dude,
I mean,
you're laughing, but there's literally players that
No, I know.
something happens, they're just done. They don't talk
Yeah.
anymore, ever.
Which is like, if the only other thing that you would say is like, you know, not productive, then I'm sure that's like the right thing to do still.
Yeah, if you're a toxic fuck, then yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, at this level of gameplay, you can't be a toxic fuck. You gotta be like above that, you know?
Yeah.
You have to be
Keep it
above
PMA.
your desire to be a toxic guy.
Keep it PMA, keep it BSJ.
I speak out of experience. It's very hard to be positive sometimes.
Here? Alright. Oh my god, Monet? Yeah, but now they don't have a way to kill him a second time, right?
Yeah, and he still has
Blame
BP.
Static Storm.
No,
Oh, this doesn't
He doesn't
feel
have
worth
Lucian,
it.
does he?
This does not
nothing
feel
to say.
worth it. Nothing to say is just Ian, dude. He is just
Ooh.
Ian. False promise and a force staff?
Dude, Neo's owning.
Comeback?
I mean, Shiro is definitely. We did say that it's a very good game for Muertas, so I guess that's the. If you want to cope it up, you're looking at this
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, Muerta as a hero can always carry games for sure. Like, that damage is just ridiculous.
But like, this next item is too important. You need to have this data list, at least the crit stick, so you can still do damage through BKB. Gyro didn't use BKB in that one because he knew he had the Aegis. If he had to use the BKB, he wouldn't have taken damage.
Oh boy, Oracle's dead. Hope
He
we're
could have
not
had
fingering
6
off
finger sticks
cooldown.
already.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm disappointed. Glimpse, Shiro,
No.
finger, right, I guess. We're known. Gleipnir, and now trying to turn it. Niu. Mana.
Putting Bristol against Lion is so sad. Bristol against
This year-
Lion is like the worst matchup in the game, probably.
It's really annoying. You have to buy like Eternal Shroud, I think, actually, because otherwise you'll be
Yeah, but
permanently
even
out of
like the
mana.
mana drain just completely sucks you dry. Either way.
Oh,
I know. I know.
Was that the
I got
sound
that
you were
feeling,
looking
though.
for?
that was.
Alright. I just gotta ask. Figured I'd give you one chance.
When the games are like this, you got to find some kind of pleasure.
Maybe you're a masochist and you just like watching Niu.
I'm watching this intently because I honestly thought maybe once the Bloodstone came out, like he was getting some like bits and pieces of kills. He was dishing out a lot of damage. I was hoping for maybe this Bloodstone to turn the game around. Because they don't have a Scotty, right? Like they don't have any regen degen.
No.
I didn't think about the fact that Bloodstone's pretty good on this Bristleback hero. I mean, not that it matters that much, but if he does get to it, I guess it is pretty good.
I'm sure the idea was to rush it, but he can't afford to anymore.
Yeah.
So
They
now he has
expected to
BKB
have it by
instead.
now.
Hey, they have 2 BKBs. They can fight.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
It's a pretty big timing. I mean, it's very good versus the Timber Lion Ruptor. I mean, Razor Gyro are still gonna have something to say about it, but maybe you can at least merc supports.
Yeah, but then you have nothing to say, so it kind of cancels each other out.
Yeah, I'm also a little bit surprised. Xnova went. I mean, it's not that weird to go one item into Ags, but he currently has the Grieve selected. I wonder if he's gonna do what every other disruptor we've seen does, where they have something queued and then they go, "Okay, I'm getting 0 net worth. I'm just gonna buy Ags."
Yeah, I feel like that's the right thing to do.
Nah, he's gonna go.
Oh, he's digging a deeper hole.
I honestly don't think he should do this, but I mean, I guess there's, they're so far ahead and you're kind of playing around with it a bit.
Right. Any item's the right item when you're 20k up. Just spend the gold.
Well, technically they're only 18k up.
Oh,
17. Whoa.
Once he buys the recipe, though, then it'll be that extra 2,000 net worth.
That is right. Oh, where are these spikes coming out of nowhere? Are they smoked?
Just seems very quiet right now.
It's because we're not talking.
No.
Voices have stopped.
Voices in
There
my
haven't
head.
been casters with you this whole time.
It's just been me. I'm schizophrenic.
Order! Almost.
Is it?
Which one of the voices was that?
I can't tell. The
No,
scan
the
landed.
The crazy funky guy.
Well, they really have the scans landed. They have the information. Now Setsu TP's away. And the rest of the team has gone through the twin gate. Okay.
PYW has
Wasted
not.
smoke. Pretty good.
Oh,
They know
Made
that
out in
line,
time.
and they're gonna go to the twin gate. These heroes now should probably TP away, but instead
Neo
Neo
is-
he has
is
Yeah.
Okay.
If he timed the glimpse better, they would have gotten him.
Is that facts?
The nice thing is, actually,
No, it's
that
not fact.
no, it's not. The BKBs going down lower means that actually does become a small issue. Eventually,
Yeah,
the
I mean-
Glimpse will be able to catch them if they keep
Yeah.
doing this over and over again.
Yeah, they're supposed to fight with this also, not run away.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, you don't want to start your first major fight on Dragonite with a 7-second BKB.
Whenever this Rupture hero got like really popular in DPC, it was like 1 or 2 years ago. Like people had a really hard time to start whenever people would get BKBs on the other team. You just didn't know how to play. And then people found out if you just use Glimpse to force BKBs unnecessarily, you have insane impact on this hero. Because you can actually make people get like really scared for their life. If they get Glimpse somewhere and like their team isn't around, they'll insta-pop that BKB and you can be the sole reason they drop charges.
Finger
You're
this
gonna see
time,
the
surely,
fuck,
right?
it's already a gem. Oh my god, the preemptive gem.
Finger?
Insane. He fingered, but they're not killing him. Hey!
Oh
He
man.
didn't get it.
He didn't get
Monet.
the stack.
What are you doing, Monet? Your boy. There's 70 health gone down the drain.
Huh?
They didn't want to give him the stack. It's fine.
Literally griefing.
I wonder if this is the first Silver Edge that's been bought in this Chinese qualifiers. Nobody really buys this item since it got nerfed.
Dude, that's
So I'm kind of curious.
What's Silver Edge?
Yeah, Silver Edge. Nobody's buying it anymore after the nerf.
Well, did it get nerfed or did it get reworked?
I would say that kind of classifies as the nerf. It's a fair point, though. It's a completely different item. You can't call it a nerf.
No,
actually an
I feel you. I feel you. It's a very weird item now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like it fits very nice to
is
have, but
for it.
without the crit.
It's like I don't know. You have Conda as an item that like gives the crit and like kind of fulfills that damage role, and like that's a nice all-in-one. But Silver Edge, you don't get that all-in-one. It doesn't feel like it's as much damage for you anymore, even though it does have a demon edge in it.
But to be honest, though, there have been many games where I wanted to buy a Silver Edge and a Daedalus, which I never could, but now you can.
That's fair point. Which you also used to be just life before they combined the two items.
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
you can also just say, oh well, instead of Silver Edge for stats, I can have an MKB, a Butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a Scotty.
I feel you. It's just
The
like for the
players
raw
are so
damage, you
entitled.
know, for the like.
I mean, this is the correct item choice, I think, in this game. So.
Absolutely.
Skank
Also,
landed
Gyro
again.
is one of the only heroes that can do this because the Gyro build, like, once you get crit stick Ags, you can go anywhere with your build. I will die by that. Like, this hero can build so many items compared to the rest of the
Well, it's
carries in this
also
match.
Gyro in general just likes raw damage the most out of any stat. You just want raw damage and like survivability, because of the way that flat cannon works. So Silver Edge is actually one of the like better items in terms of just like gold efficient damage on Gyro.
Is there actually gonna be a fight here? They've just been staring at each other across the road.
It's another one of those we got scan on you, but are you gonna come for it? Who knows?
Oh, TP from JT. Wow.
I feel like.
Oh, they're going into pit.
Now they know
the
Roach is
roar.
being taken.
Yeah, but Monet can pretty much solo it.
Yeah. Oh, so.
But there's only 1 minute left, so he doesn't have time to solo it. But this is bad news for LGD, because they're just gonna portal, and then Roche is gonna go there. and
Right,
you're
yeah.
screwed.
You have control of the portal. This is all on you. LGD are not the one that has to make a move here, but they're gonna force it.
Yeah.
He has
I wonder if
Blink Dig on
LGD
Bristol. Huh?
Ooh.
Oh, the hex. The finger?
That's
All
true.
right.
I don't know.
Maybe nothing to say going in, trying to get a kill here. Looks over at Shiro,
He's dying.
goes into that ulti. Nothing to say, just dies. That's not how that was supposed to go if you're IG. Ooh, great dead shot as well. BKB, Chakram forward. JT's gonna try and get out of this one. BKB's run out, so they've got the Hex, the double stun. But the false promise, Shiro, he's not doing as much damage anymore outside of that ult, so they're gonna start to take these heroes out. The static storm is down, they get the kill on the Setsu, they look over the Muerta. Down goes Shiro, ultra kill for Monet.
Monet,
looks-
God.
So good. This is the biggest issue with Muerta as a carry for sure, is that you press the Pierce the Veil, you get one kill, and then what next? Your hero is not actually a real hero without this. You have to be so much more farmed.
Now they need some AoE lockdown because of that. Another reason why the Bristol was the Bristol.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if they had a Mars there to like, to get out
yeah.
if they.
Mars or Centaur or anything with a stun, really.
Look. Once he gets this Bloodstone,
Oh,
he'll be more than a Mars.
Oh, that was a really good try. That was a really good try by him. Honestly.
Yes. But that's all it was. A try.
Which is
The
And
double
now-
raid band line.
JT is finishing a scythe.
Okay, can we like nerf this item already into the ground? Supports are building raid bands over braces nowadays.
over no talismans.
Because no talisman needs spell amp back.
Dude.
Sucky, BKB. Pop it,
Got
pop it.
BKB.
I wouldn't have done anything.
I really wish I could have seen an Oracle game where there wasn't a Timber on the other side. Because honestly, that false promise was going to be so good if he wasn't just standing in a chakram the whole time.
And the
still
other
taking
thing that
damage through
happened
face
is
eating.
he was like sitting there trying to heal his Muerta, and he just died to Gyro Flat Cannon.
Oh no.
Yeah, it wasn't even like close. I think he died before like even the third like flak was out. It was really sad.
All right.
Just got BKB and new. A lot of damage. Oh,
All down. Shiro already popped that ult, so they just gotta wait that out, and then you're good to go.
oh, they can't get him out of this one.
Yeah, false promise. All right, and that's gonna be a problem. Gloom's back. They've got the mana drain. Monet pops the satanic. Not Aegis, so he doesn't need to worry. Through the false promise, they get the kill on the Muerta, and Muerta dies. And that should.
And so do the hopes of winning this game.
Yeah. Is this the Alchemist game we watched all over again? Where it's just been over for 20 minutes and then eventually
I
they
mean,
go to
Not
the
as
high ground?
much because there was some comeback potential. I would
That's
say.
true. This Blink from Nothing to Say has been really sick.
Oh lord.
But shouldn't you just call it if it's time to call it?
That's
Like,
right.
it's very demoralizing to play these kind of games.
That's what we were saying in the NA games.
Yeah. I think one of those was upper bracket though, so it was like, I guess you don't have to call it. It's like you just kind of fool around.
Okay. Reaches that first life. Buy back to the Oracle, finger on
Ooh,
you,
good
doesn't do
Dixie.
enough damage.
My Silver Edge is so valuable this game against DK2.
Yeah, he's making it look really good, padding the stats on it for sure.
Even versus the bristle, right? Like if you truly need to like step up on the bristle, like he's not gonna inject all those quills into you.
Yeah, Silver Edge is good against Bristle. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. That's what I'm here for.
You know, maybe you can eat tonight, man.
Ancient Guardian on Monet again. Makes a lot more sense on Gyro though.
Yeah, he's just gonna be sieging the base with an extra 100 damage in his inventory. Oh.
Dude, what happened to Dota anyway? Like,
what happened to the game I loved?
Like, why does Razor now have like a vacuum attached to it? And Gyrocopter gets bonus damage by activating Flag Cannon? I feel like it should be the opposite. Like, if you activate Flag Cannon, you should lose damage, if anything.
Oh, that's based.
Right? Like, it would make sense, because you're spreading more. Like, you can't get more damage.
He's not TN. You know, this should be an upgrade.
Fine, okay.
I don't disagree with that. Black Cannon should definitely split the damage up.
Like, I'm not saying like a major decrease or something, but, you know, like kind of like split shot?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I see what you're getting.
Yeah, but Gyro, this is like the design of Gyro. I feel like it's like the...
I mean, I get it, but, you know, 10 hits plus 25 damage is 250 damage. Like, that is almost a rapier wave of damage.
Here's what I'll trade you. You get less damage on Flat Cannon. I get 25 talent where Flat Cannon adds modifiers.
Oh, I was gonna say it's permanent Flat Cannon.
What? Oh. Never mind.
You keep just a permanent Flat Cannon on.
I mean, I would like that. I like playing Gyro, but ooh, that's a lot.
I don't think the split could be as much then.
Oh, yeah, it would have to be like 70%.
No, but like the amount of splits.
No, but what's more broken, permanent or modifiers? Because both is insane, of course.
I mean, probably modifiers.
I think modifier is actually better than permanent.
By the way,
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, yes.
Or you get double
We're watching it with Pango right now.
And modifiers.
Pango is literally that like case test. Like, what if we made the damage more, but like you still get the modifier? It's still busted.
Yeah, but Gyro level 30 talent should just be permanent Flag Cannon and modifiers used, right?
Oh, like every hero has like a 30 talents for not just like the extra 25.
No, I mean you get the extra 20, but you know, like he has to choose between those at 25. I feel like some 25 talents are just crap. Truth be told, it's just shit.
I mean, you can literally look at this. I don't think that this cooldown and global range is like very good at all.
Nope, it's not.
I don't know if there's any other ones in this game that I think are like truly horrid.
No, but then you have something like Storm, it just gets like 2 bounce attacks.
I mean, what, plus 100% mana drain damage, and he's dead.
He's dead. Has buyback, but we'll never get to that Divine Rapier anymore. He's trying to do.
I'll be mad about Oracle here. For sure, I'd be flaming Y right now.
Yeah.
How come?
I didn't.
Because fuck him, that's why.
Damn.
Boom, bam,
You're
bam,
trying
bam,
to do
boom.
the damage, nothing to say. Oh, greater spike. That's a save.
I'm gonna be the guy. I'm gonna say you can't play Muerta without BKB. It's just not good.
Yeah, I think he was worried about going late into the game and playing into Disruptor, and he was like, I have Oracle, but I don't think... the game didn't
I don't
play
think
out
he could
that
have
way.
gone BKB, but you need